The Kenya Kwanza government has launched a renewed economic push in the Mount Kenya region aimed at regaining political support through grassroots economic empowerment initiatives. These controversial programs, which primarily involve distributing funds to youth and women's groups, are being spearheaded by an expanding network of loyalists, including Deputy President Kithure Kindiki and a group of vocal members of parliament. Today, Kenya Kwanza leaders toured Nyandarua and Nyeri counties where they defended the initiative. NTV's regional reporter Margaret Kimathi has the details.
After months of being given a wide berth by top Kenya Kwanza leaders in the wake of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua impeachment, the government has rolled out a new strategy aimed at reinforcing its presence in the region. While the initiatives are publicly framed as grassroots economic empowerment programs, political analysts view them as a calculated effort to revive the fading hustler narrative and undermine Gachagua's resurgence through tribal-based mobilization. For starters, the source of the money is unclear, and some of these forums comes in the form of big money fundraisers. Friday, Deputy President Kithure Kindiki visited Nyandarua and Nyeri counties, where he began his tour by highlighting the key achievements of the Kenya Kwanza administration, both at the national and the regional levels. He strongly defended the ongoing controversial economic empowerment initiatives, emphasizing their importance in driving grassroots development and sustainable growth.
Wale watu unasikia wanapiga kelele huko Nairobi. Bana saidia hawa. Kwanza wao wameshiba, wametosheka, wako na mali. Watoto wao wanasoma. Na wako na pesa mingi. Sasa wanauliza, sasa kikundi kipata sijui 1,100, 1,200 itasaidia nini?
250,000. Then came the moment to splash millions cash. Remember, the government has not indicated from which kitty these monies are being sourced from.
Hapa iko 3 million shillings ya President William Ruto. Na mimi Deputy President, nichange ama niende? 2 million shillings.
I want to ask them, before they speak about this empowerment, wasizungumzie maneno ya stima, wasizungumzie maji, wasizungumzie mabarabara, alafu hapo chini waongezee.
In the past 2 months, Kindiki has visited at least 14 places in 7 Mount Kenya counties, where cash donations have been the highlight. The so-called economic empowerment drives bear striking resemblance to Ruto's 2022 bottom-up campaign strategy.
President Uhuru Kenyatta trying to come up with kazi kwa vijana, even empowering those kind of groups. But since the people had already made their mind, those attempts by by President Uhuru Kenyatta failed, and the people of Mount Kenya, almost to a man, voted for President Ruto.
Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and his allies have slammed the government's ongoing grassroots economic forums, terming them as political conmanship.
Mashule yote iko na shida kwa sababu pesa ya serikali inachukuliwa kupitia kwa National Intelligence Service, inapatiwa rais, anapatia wabunge kuja kuconfuse watu wetu.
Despite the controversial nature of these economic forums, beneficiaries have been turning up in their thousands, drawn by the promise of capital to boost their small businesses.
The people will take the money, but they have made up their mind, and they will not vote for Ruto.
These are the programs that are going to make sure that our young men are not used in mandamano. You know, we can do better than mandamano. We can empower our young men and not use them in mandamano, but empower them, Boda people.
As economic empowerment programs continue to roll out across the region, the stakes remains high not only for politicians distributing the funds, but also for a region still grappling with its political identity in the post-Uhuru Kenyatta era. Margaret Kimathi, NTV in Nyeri County.